Chemical engineering is the application of math, chemistry, and physics, and in some cases biology, to solve the world's largest challenges, our biggest challenges. So if you love chemistry and math and you really want to apply it to a real-world problem, this is the place for you. Chemical engineers have been involved in pretty much everything we touch, we interact with, everything we eat. They're involved in many industries, so chemical engineers work on making clean energy and renewable energy a possibility. For example, they work on solar, wind, geothermal, and they also work on nuclear, as well as making fossil fuels available so we can capture the carbon after we burn the fossil fuels, as well as capture the pollutants. They're also involved in a number of other industries, including making the liquid fuels that we burn every day in our cars and in our airplanes, be it either those derived from fossil fuels or biofuels. And my expertise is actually in the bio side, so I integrate biology as well, and we work on making medicines, specifically cancer medicines, available to everyone at a lower cost and to make them better, so to make medicines better. That's the grand challenge of engineering. Chemical engineers also work on other parts of biomedical or biochemical engineering, such as making tissues or hearts and lungs that we can use instead of transplanting them from one patient to another, making them from scratch. And we also work on drug delivery, among other applications with the body. Chemical engineers are also involved in other cool applications, including being able to take chemical feedstocks and process it into something that we use, or chemical process engineering. They're involved in mining, using the resources we have so we can extract the minerals that we need in an environmentally friendly way. We're also involved in the pulp and paper industry and the environmental remediation industry, and as well as food processing. So our students are hired by companies that like Kraft and Smuckers and others who want to make jams and jellies and extract more of the juice from the fruit that we have, so we can have it and have it a bit, so we can get as much juice as possible for us. And chemical engineers do a lot of things, and they're involved in a number of different areas. They even go into non-traditional areas such as finance or computer programming. They really, at their heart, chemical engineering is being able to problem solve. So being able to take complex problems, break them apart, and find a solution quickly and efficiently. There are many career options. So a lot of our graduates go into the energy industry, either making electricity or making fuels that can be burned. They also go into the chemical processing industry, so making plastics and paints. They go into the pulp and paper industry, extracting and making paper from trees. They go into the semiconductor industry, which is they make the computer chips and the memory chips in our devices, as well as the batteries in those devices. So chemical engineers go into quite a few industries. In fact, a bachelor's degree in chemical engineering is an awesome degree for chemical engineers because, or for students in general, because it's one of the highest paying bachelor's degree around, but it's also a great springboard to postgraduate studies. About a third of our students go on to get a PhD or an MD or a JD or a law degree or an MBA or go off into dental school. So it's a great pathway where they become great problem solvers, and they are marketable at the bachelor's degree level, but also have great opportunities with postgraduate studies. So as a chemical engineering major, the predominant skill set you're going to develop is how to break apart a complex problem and find an efficient solution. And you're going to apply what we've learned about chemistry, what we've learned about physics, and statistics as well, so that we can do experiments and quickly come to a solution. And there often have to be very creative solutions. So sometimes people don't think of engineering as a creative field, but actually creativity is one of the biggest components of our field. So you have to think outside the box and find solutions quickly, especially when lives are on the line, safety is on the line, and when we have these multi-billion-dollar plants that are down that we have to get back up and running so they can continue providing economically the world with the product that it needs. So chemical engineering is a unique major from other majors offered on campus in that it integrates chemistry, math, physics, and sometimes biology to solve real life problems. So we are focused on chemistry. That makes us different from other engineering majors. And different from chemistry, we apply math and physics and are actually focused on problems that the industries are having right now. And so we're kind of at the cutting edge of the crossroads of many different majors to solve complex problems and make the world a better place. Chemical engineering is a great major for students to select, but really our concern is to help students find the place where they are going to thrive in life. We want to help match students and find the students that help students discover their skill sets, their passions, and align them. And so I encourage students to take our Chemical Engineering 170, Introduction to Chemical Engineering, Chemical Engineering 191 freshman seminar class, either of those, and kind of explore to see if this is a place that fits well for you. It's definitely not for the faint of heart. Even our late President Monson is talked to, he said, quote, I hope you will not say, I urge you to not take counsel of your fields. I hope you will not say, I'm not smart enough to study chemical engineering, hence I will study something less strenuous. Now, I don't think he's saying that everybody needs to be a chemical engineer, but I hope that students will take the time and really assess whether if they're interested in chemistry and they're interested in math and they've excelled in it in the past, it's something they're passionate about, that they try it out and get a feel for if it's the right major for them. And we want them to try it out. It's obviously an excellent springboard for many career options, both at the bachelor's degree and postgraduate degrees. And it helps our students thrive, and they earn some of the highest salaries over their lifetime of any other undergraduate major, which is a feedstock. But more importantly, it's important that students assess with themselves and try it out to find out if this is the right major where they're going to have long-term happiness and joy in.